That one of your dreams is having an Asia tour, right?
Yeah,
and
we did it.
Look at you.
We did it. Look at us. We did it.
You're living your dream.
I know. I'm living my dream. I'm sure I know what it is. It's double take. No, I'm just kidding. It's called The Weekend by Stormzy and Ray.
Prambors Radio, Indonesia #1 hit music station. Hi, Kawula Muda. It's Hanny here on the backstage of With the Fast, and I am here with Dhruv. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. Great. So, is this your first time here in Indonesia, or?
It's my first time in Jakarta. I've been to Bali before. Yeah.
For holiday vacation.
For holiday.
Yeah. So, how's Jakarta so far? I see your Instagram stories that you just landed last night.
Yeah, I did. So it's been very chilled out. I haven't done that much yet. I won't lie. I went to the pool, so I swam for a little bit. And I've kind of been like trying to walk a little bit around the area, but it's been very chilled out so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how's the food?
The food is honestly great. Like I have been eating at the festival. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna properly do a deep dive into some of the recommendations that my friends have sent me and stuff. So I'll have a look. Yeah.
What's the recommendation if?
There's just lists of it's a list of restaurants and coffee
restaurants.
shops. Yeah. So I don't know what it exactly, but I will have a look at it.
Okay, so you grew up in Singapore, right?
I did.
And living there for 16 years, I think.
I lived there for a long time, yeah.
And how did growing up in Singapore shape the music you make today?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I think like Singapore is a very multicultural place.
Yeah.
So you just hear, so I think you just meet lots of different people from different ways of life. So I think that's always inspiring. And then also like there's a big Indian population in Singapore, and like I come from an Indian family as well. And I think a lot of like the music that I listened to when I was really young, when I was younger, was like Bollywood music. And so I think Bollywood music has a really, really good sense of melody.
Yeah.
That I think I try and carry with me when I make my songs now.
Okay. Have you ever listened to maybe Indonesian music while you stay there?
I mean, I need recommendations. Yeah. If you have some recommendations, please.
Okay. If you like some kind of rock band, you could listen to Dewa 19, Dewa 19.
Okay.
And that's
They're
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Okay. And I have read your interview with NME last year, I think, and it stated that one of your dreams is having an Asia tour, right?
Yeah.
And
we did it.
Look at you.
We did it. Look at us. We did it.
You're living your dream.
I know. I'm living my dream. I actually am though. It's insane.
Yeah. So how does it feel like finally having an Asia tour, playing in your hometown next week? I think.
This week. Yeah. Later this week. Yeah. It feels really good. Like I don't know. Like when I was, when I grew up in Singapore, like one of my things was I always wanted to see more artists come through the region. I always felt like with festivals and stuff like that, you do get to see them, but I always felt like also doing festivals and then playing smaller shows and more intimate shows. I always wanted those artists to do that for me when I was growing up. So it's really nice to be able to do that now. I did shows in India, which I've always wanted to do as well, and now coming here, playing With the Fast, it's really fun.
Yeah. So, how's India? You played in Mumbai and Delhi, right?
Yeah, both
and I saw the comment on Instagram, like they are asking you to come back and play more cities in India.
Yeah, next time. I want to play more next time. I had a really good time there.
Okay, so you got planned, right?
I've got plans. I need to let me just get this album done, and then I will accordingly plan out and make sure I come here and also go to India and do everything.
Okay, so you will go back to Singapore next week. What do you miss about Singapore? Maybe the food or friends?
Definitely the friends and the family, also the food. But I think it's always nice to be back because I see so many of my school friends. And I haven't been back in a really long time, so I'm excited to just be able to hang out and see my friends and family mostly.
Okay, so let's talk about your music. Double Take. It's blew up in social media. People love it so much. I clearly remember that your music is one of the heavy rotation song on my radio playlist. And have you been imagined that it will, be like that?
No, no. Like I'm only kind of getting used to it now. But when people come up to me and they say, "Oh yeah, like I really like that's a song. I'm always like, I still am a bit taken off guard. I'm still like, oh my god, like I forget like that people like listen to the song. It's so funny with music, like you make it and you spend so much time with the song, and then you just like put it out in the world, and like, and then it doesn't really feel like it's your song anymore. It feels like it belongs to everyone who listens to it.
Everyone's songs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like any pressure when working on your next project or something because of that?
Definitely a little bit of pressure because of it, but also like I felt that really, really intensely last year, like this pressure last year especially to like create a follow-up. Yeah. And I think I've kind of gotten to a place now where I realize the only way that I'm able to make music is if I really love it and if I love what I do, and that means not thinking about like the success of it, just making it because it's like an instinct, it's like emotional. So that's what I'm trying to do now.
So after Rapunzel, your album, you released a song Blur, and it's already a year. Maybe any projects or songs that you've been working on, or maybe album or something?
Yeah, I have been working on. I've been working on an album for some time.
Oh yay!
I started
new music.
Yeah, new music. We love it. I started working on it towards the end of the last one, but like I've been really, really, really working on it in the last like 6 months. Like I've been a hermit in the studio all the time. So, yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we get to hear that in maybe a couple of months or later.
Maybe sooner.
Okay. Okay. So I have some quick question here. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh. My go-to karaoke song, I would pick something like pretty easy because like I don't want to like show myself up like because I'm professionally a singer. So I think what's an easy song to sing? I've honestly this one song that I really love. I think it's pretty easy to sing. Is "Don't Know Why" by Norah Jones.
Oh,
so
okay.
that would be my karaoke song.
Okay, so what is the last song you listened to?
The last song I listened to, can I check on my phone?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's double take. No, I'm just kidding. It's called "The Weekend" by Stormzy and Ray. I really like Ray.
Stormzy and Ray.
Yeah, I love that song. It's a great song.
That's the recommendation from Dhruv.
That's my recommendation for you.
And what songs or albums have helped you get through maybe like hard times?
I would say my favorite album, maybe of all time, is "Back to Black" by Amy Winehouse, which I know is like a conventional answer, but I really, really love that album. That album is my favorite album.
Okay, so this is the last question, Kawula Muda. Is there anything you want to tell to your Indonesian fans?
I have so many things to say, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Like, I am so lucky to be able to do this. I'm so lucky to be able to come here and play the show in Jakarta. It's all because of you, so thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dhruv.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.